Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name's Narelle Warcon and I'm from Mackay, Queensland, Australia. I am here with our beautiful Kiba, who is coming in from Norway, and also welcoming everybody here from Botswana. We welcome Yvonne Mackett, our dear friend, our Onpassive Aussie girl as well. She is here tonight supporting us all. And also we're going to be doing a presentation tonight, myself and Yvonne. So welcome, Yvonne. It was lovely to have you here and for your support always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. And welcome Narelle.
Oh yeah, thank you, me too. We are a guest webinar here tonight, so if there are any guests, please be aware that you are going to be able to probably have some questions. Write them down, keep them in your head. You know, we'll come to a Q&A afterwards, after the presentation, but please enjoy, sit back, relax, just take it all in. This is an amazing opportunity that we're sharing with everyone tonight. So what exactly is Onpassive? Well, it is a very real company. It is an online marketing business solution, but you know what? It has evolved from that as well. But as you can see here, we have two buildings, one in Florida where our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh, works out of an executive suite, and also India, which is approximately 6 stories high, and it is housed with the best of the best. It really is a place where not only are they just employees, but they're partners with Onpassive. They work tirelessly around the clock right now to bring about the very best for Onpassive and our beta testing right now. We also have 2 new offices coming, one in Bangladesh and the other in Singapore. We will have, as soon as we have photographs of those buildings and the announcement has been done about those out to the public, then we will have those photographs up. We are also legal and compliant in over 212 countries. This is a legit company. We're not starting from a garage. We're starting with these massive, amazing buildings straight off. So let me share a little with you tonight of our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufareh. Ash Mufareh is a man with a vision for the future. Ash attended the American Intercontinental University for a master's degree in information technology and e-commerce. Ash has over 20 years experience in online business and has researched the likes of Walmart, Google, Twitter, Microsoft, Amazon, and many more. Ash understood how the internet has the potential to change the world and change poverty into prosperity. And if I may expand on that a little bit further, Ash saw what was happening. He worked for these companies. He built products and tools for these other companies. And what he saw was there was approximately 3% of people who were the only ones making big money online, making that residual income, life-changing income. And he didn't like what he saw. And he saw that there was about 97% that weren't doing so well, that worked hard online. But it's not an easy thing to be able to make a residual income from when you have to go out there, market and sell and do all of those things. So Ash, with his massive, great heart, decided to bring about Onpassive, but it didn't start off as Onpassive. It evolved into Onpassive and it grew far bigger than what he ever thought it would. So he has an amazing heart and he really does want to bring balance back to humanity. Ash is a family man with a beautiful wife and 2 young sons, which he has brought on camera before in the back office. So with the recordings that he's done, they are truly beautiful young boys and very, very intelligent. And he also has a keen interest in NASA and enjoys fishing and hiking. So what is Onpassive's products? Well, there's no recruiting or converting leads. They guarantee targeted traffic, it's self-funding, and it's all done for you. I don't know whether you've ever heard or been involved with any other company that does it all for you. And when you find out the price to become a founder, you will understand that this isn't just another company out there taking thousands and thousands of dollars from you just to do the work for you. It has every imaginable tool for success, all on one platform, one login, one interface, and it's all easy, and easily accessible in one place, but it's just at that lowest price point on the globe. that's what I will get into a little bit further down, or Yvonne. So no copycat or recycled tech. And one of the things that Ash found was that when he went out to build this online marketing platform, that the products, the tools that were available to him were old technology. They weren't going to cut it coming into, new age and things like that. So he decided to go about and source the best of the best technicians, the best support, the best of the best, to be able to bring about what we see now as the Onpassive tools and products. So I'm going to, here's a product portfolio. You can have a look at these and read over these in the Onpassive website, which is over at onpassive.com. I'm just going to go through a couple of these with you tonight, and then I'll hand over to Yvonne. So one of the ones that we find is really, really going to change the way that we look at things is ONet. So ONet is similar to, you might use Facebook right now, or any of those social media platforms. ONet is going to bring you a new experience. And one of the best things I suppose I can share with you this evening is that they're not going to sell your information to third parties. Now that is huge. You're going to have the same communication. You're going to be able to make new friends. You're going to be able to, have groups. There's going to be marketplace. Everything that you know of social media is going to be available to you, but it has AI technology in the background working. Everything is going to be faster. It's going to be more crisp. It is going to be sensational. So like I said, jump over to onpassive.com and read about these products that you can see here, these tools that are going to be available for each and every one of us, and they are being added to our back office as founders right now for beta testing. The other one I want to share with you this evening is Obless, and Obless is the reason why I joined Onpassive. I had actually stopped looking for an online business because I'd tried different MLM companies, and even though their products seemed really good, and some of them I still use now, I found that I couldn't make it work as a business. I don't like selling or recruiting. I don't like doing all of that stuff, so it was really difficult for me. And I found that the people that I had joined under were basically false. They were, it's not that they were lying, they believed what they were saying, but what they gave me was false promises and false hope, because they said to me, hey, just do what we do and you're going to be as successful as we are. The thing is, most of those people just upline from us are not successful. They still go by the old adage of fake it till you make it. Now, that is not a thing that I believe in personally. And I don't think that you should fake anything. Okay. And one of the things that is hard to do is actually to take off another person to be what they are or to do what they say you should do. So you make a whole heap of lists, and all of a sudden, the next month you have to pay for your fee again. There's ongoing auto ship, because if they can keep people in for 3 months, they think that they might keep them in for longer. However, most people, they only need to get in one extra bill, and then they say goodbye to that business because it's not making them any money. But anyway, back to Obless. Obless is the reason I came in, because I have a great niece, Mimi, who is 9 years old. Mimi was born with cerebral palsy and she's unable to walk. And every year her parents take her to treatments twice a year from Queensland in Australia down to Sydney to a company called Napa, which is a US company that has no health insurances or anything attached to it here in Australia. The cost of those treatments for a 3-week block is approximately $8,000 to $10,000, $8,000 to $10,000 twice a year, and they would like to take her more often. Some of the machines that she has to, that they put her on to help her body, to help her muscles remember what it is like to walk, costs $190 an hour. Now, I fundraise for Mimi to help her parents towards these costs, and I have used both Facebook fundraiser and I've also used GoFundMe, which you may have heard of those, and there are a couple more. Now, one of the reasons why it stood out for me was that I watched a video and I saw that Obless is going to give 100% of the money raised to the community, to the cause, to the idea. And what I didn't know, and I found out, was those other companies that I had used we're taking 15 to 30%, sometimes higher percentage off the top. You know, to me, it's criminal. How dare they take away from those people in need? How dare they take away from communities? So as you can see here, and I haven't changed it myself, it's the predicted market for just last year. So you can imagine that will probably be more this year, was $114 billion. So OBLESS is going to give 100% of the money raised, you know, $114 billion. Can you imagine what they would have done in your community? You know, in your family, in your school, for those out on the street who have no food, for the children who don't have fresh water. Like I said, I believe it's absolute criminal. So it's proven scientifically in our DNA that the power of giving is 10 times, it probably feels like 100 times more rewarding and fulfilling than receiving and taking. And that was said by our beautiful Mr. Ash Mufareh. So Onpassive is amazing, and their crowdfunding is a standalone platform because it will give all of the money raised to your community or to your cause or idea. So I'm going to take this over to Yvonne now. Thank you very much for listening to what I've had to say, and we'll come after Yvonne to have a Q&A. Thank you, Yvonne.
Thank you, Narelle. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to talk today about Ocademy. Ocademy is an online e-learning platform powered by AI, and this is for any age, whether you're a kindergarten to students, and even to the more mature person who's seeking to learn or better their education or their knowledge. Students can connect with online tutors or instructors from around the globe. So, you know, if you're working and studying, you can do that from home, as this is going to be the way of the future. Ocademy has been designed to be the leader in this niche with interactive AI technology, which gives an advantage for building, learning, and enhancing your skills. Now, some of the key benefits are bilingual, where any of the programs can be translated to 57 different languages with very easy steps that anyone, even the most challenged, can use. It also has, one of the benefits has facial distraction. So if a teacher is teaching a student and they have stopped paying attention, the teacher will actually be told or be warned that that child is not paying attention, and they can also, the student can also, they're also able to actually have a live interaction with their teacher once they, you know, when they're using this platform too. So we've got some really good advantages using this platform. Ocademy is a leader in the learning and teaching sector. Ocademy can also be integrated with lots of other Onpassive products. Ocademy's entrepreneurship have breakthrough courses for anyone interested in starting a successful business. You can also stay ahead of your game if you're in business with the advancements of AI that they have to deliver. Now, with expert tutors and unique curriculum, you can also use Ocademy in the corporate sector, helping employees to learn while they work. Now, learning can be done anywhere around the world, so this is great news for countries around the world who have been unable to study for the lack of access or unable to attend school. Onpassive's Ocademy have 130,000 online courses with new additions added monthly, so it will be a huge library of never-ending courses. Also, you can have a choice of expert instructors or teachers to choose from, and a lifetime access, so you can learn at your own pace, in your own schedule. You can learn anything on this platform, as you have so many choices. Now, if you'd like to become an instructor, you can also do this on this platform. You can pass, as long as it passes the Onpassive criteria, you can put your course on the platform of Ocademy. And from each person that subscribes to your course, you'll receive 100%, that's 100% of the monies on your subscription and that goes into your wallet in your back office. Now, this is a great way for anyone that would like to teach online. So, teachers or tutors can earn another source of income using this platform. So Academy is going to be beneficial for students, for example, that live remotely, as well as everybody else. Now, we will go into another platform, which is called OWallet. OWallet is connected to our bank accounts, where we will have a residual income that gets paid into our OWallet. Now, this will be often. It might not be monthly like a lot of businesses or like a lot of businesses online, but you could have it paid in there weekly, daily, hourly, maybe even by the minute, depending on who subscribes. Now, these commissions will come into your OWallet from the AI advertising. That's artificial intelligence advertising, and it's all done for you by Onpassive. Now, no one can predict how much money you will earn, but we do understand that as a founder, Onpassive will be the last business that you will ever need. This is an AI, artificial intelligence powered digital mobile wallet in your back office. It's just like having a global bank at home, where you may have control of all your own finances with ease, and you'll have multiple layers of security features with every transaction, so there's no worries about safety. You can also buy anything online hassle-free, and you can transfer anytime, anywhere, and you can also make scheduled payments just like you can with your own bank, and you can also make payments between founders in your back office. So why do we need this? Well, let's compare the lists. Today, with today's internet, it's based on competition and conflict. There's 97% of scams, turns into money pits. It requires selling. It requires you to recruit. The tools that you obtained, you have to obtain separately. There's no guarantees whatsoever of earnings, and it pits marketers against each other. And the compensation is based on your own efforts. So if you don't put the efforts in, you're not going to get the rewards of the payments. But with today's new model, which is Onpassive, Onpassive's new model is based on mutual benefits. It's a real business with real products, real people. It's self-funding, so it pays you to use it. The marketer does not need to sell, and the marketer does not need to recruit. Onpassive does it all for you. Every tool needed for success is included, and all the tools are included at one low price. And there's a money-back guarantee that that's your NDA. It's a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you do not like what you see in your back office, you can get your money back. Now, the marketers compete only with themselves, and it has a revolutionary breakthrough and patented compensation plan. So who's going to be using this? Everybody in the near future will use something from Onpassive, whether they come for the money or the tools, the benefits, connections, or the communications. They will have a reason to use the Onpassive platforms. Now, the founder's position costs with Onpassive to join is a $97 US plus a $5 admin fee. Now, this is approximately 1,198 Botswana pula. Now, at hard launch, a once out-of-pocket payment of approximately $200 to $300 US. This will start your subscription. It is a one-time payment once we launch to the world, and then from then on, as a founder, you will have your payment come out each month from the commissions you earn. So you will never ever have to pay more than one payment, one subscription payment. So that's fantastic. Now it's time to completely run your whole business on autopilot. Whether you have autopilot, any business opportunity, if you have one, put it on this platform. Now, everything is 100% done for you. Your advertising, your marketing, your leads, your sign-ups, your recruiting, and your team building. All done. It automates your existing business and provides a massive income opportunity by simply using this breakthrough platform. So the benefits of being a founder: you will earn a residual income for life. You'll have targeted traffic to your website given to you by the company. Onpassive will build your business and your team for you automatically. You will be a part of the beta testing and inner circle decision making, and you will only have to pay out of pocket that one-time payment for a founder position and then your subscription one-time payment. And then from then on, it's paid out of your profit. You will also benefit from massive marketing campaigns, and you'll have access to every tool that you'll ever need, and it is 100% hands-free. So if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes, jump in, and then learn how to do it later. A great quote from Richard Branson. So thank you so much for joining us and to hear more about this amazing opportunity. And please get back to the person who invited you to this webinar, or if they've shared a YouTube with you, get back to them, ask them for your personal invite, and we'll see you at the top where your ears will pop. And that's a quote from Mufareh. So thank you very much for taking your time out tonight, and I'll hand you back to Narelle. Thank you.
Thank you, Yvonne. Wonderful presentation. It's always colourful. It's always informative. We are honoured to be here tonight with you, Kiba, and for those in Botswana and Norway. We will jump over to Kiba for a moment, and then we will come back to see if there's any questions that might need to be answered. If you have something that you want to know a little bit more about, don't leave until you have all your questions answered. So I'll just pass over to you for now, Kiba. Thank you. You just have to unmute, Kiba.
Thank you, Narelle. Thank you, Yvonne, for the great presentations. We are really surely in a good position right now. And I would like to encourage all the guests here, just sign up. This is your time. We don't know how long it will be open, but please just do it. Your lives will never be the same. I don't know if you heard the song in the beginning. We are the stars, we are shining. Together we can do it. So please just get back to the person who invited you and stick in with all you are, without understanding anything. This is good for you. They will not mislead you. If Leader Fonte is here, he can just say something, just 2 minutes, just to, yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Oliver. Would you, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, good morning, good evening, good everybody. Sorry, let me also apologize for what happened. I was kicked out also. Yeah, I just want to encourage my brothers and sisters that please come on board. Onpassive is an IT technology company that is built out of heart. You know, it's built out of heart, and come on board. You know, just pay your $97. You know, and you pay your one-time $200 to $300 for your activation fee. A debt-free company. This is a debt-free company. It will not go to the stock market. Company that goes to the stock market, they go there because they need funds. But we have it. We're worth $5.5 billion today. You know, come in, then you will know more. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oliver. We're all going for the unmute button.
Yeah.
Thank you, Oliver. It's always good to hear. And yes, he is right. Oliver is exactly right. It is an IT company. Everything that's on our platform, as I explained earlier, you can pop over to the onpassive.com website and have a look at how this fits into your life. You know, how does it fit into your business? Do you have a small, medium, or large business? Do you have a company? You know, do you know people in government? You know, this is going to change how business is done online, but also open communication. You know, it's going to be a way that, you know, the AI technology, you know, if you talk to any IT person, You know, they are the ones that know. You know, you talk to Oliver, you know, have a look at Michael Williams' videos and things like that. These are people who have been working online for many years. Marty DeGamo, Dan Street, Mike Ellis. They've been marketing for years and years and years, you know, 17 to 20 years, and some even longer. And the thing is, could they ever make the big income? No, they could not, because it took a lot of money to do marketing. Okay, marketing is one of the hardest things to do on anything. You know, it doesn't matter what you're selling or how good your product is. I'm a published author. I have a website. Do you think that people just flock to my website to buy my book? Absolutely not, unless I go out there, unless I market my book, market myself, and that costs thousands of dollars. You know, just to set up a website alone costs you near $1,000 if you want something that looks quite good. You know, it may even cost you a lot more than that. I know I've heard on other webinars where it costs $250 just for one page on a website. And here we are, we have a company that is giving us 50 plus products and will keep adding, but 20 are what you can view right now. And like I said, become a founder today. $97 US plus a $5 admin fee, which is charged by the banks for your credit card. Credit card is the best way to pay because you get in and your date stamped immediately. And then you can pay by crypto or Bitcoin, I think it is. I'm sorry, I don't know about those currencies too much. But yeah, credit card is the best way of getting in. You know, join today. You've got a 30-day refund, you know, option according to our NDA. This truly is something that you haven't seen before. Now, I'm going to ask Yvonne if there are any questions or Kiba, but I would like to hear from some of those who are new, because I know in Botswana and Norway, you guys are only coming in as fairly new founders. You know, you might have been in since about September, October, November last year, but I think it's really important for those guests who may see this video that they hear it from you. You know, this is your webinar. So share from your heart with those who are thinking about, who might be sitting on the fence, because I've always said, if you're sitting on the fence or if you know somebody sitting on the fence, go and push them off, because we have very little time now for anybody to become a founder. Either they want to come in or they don't, because we have no more time to just muck around with it, if you know what I mean. But please, Ruth, I know that you have some stories. Oliver, I do see your hand up. If there's something that you'd like to share, otherwise I'll go over to Ruth.
Yeah, I still want to share some ideas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look, Onpassive, the IT technology company, anything IT, please get in. And Onpassive is one of that. Onpassive is going to be the bulldozer, you know, the giant in the market, a company that you have your domain on your website, and those products you have your website will be running on your website. No company does that. If you go to Microsoft, you want to buy Microsoft product or Google, you go to the website and buy. But you as a founder, so that's why we are talking today. It's a favor that we are doing to share this idea with all of us, because it's built from the heart. Our CEO put this company together from heart. You know, when you look into our products, if you look into the other companies, these are products that are in the market already. These are products that are in the market, but Onpassive took it to the next level with AI. Let me just talk about Facebook. Last quarter, Facebook made $9 billion with three products. But today, now that we are talking in our back office, we do have at least 7 products that are done. What does that tell you? Please come on board. It will not fail you. Don't look at the $97 as if it's the value of this company. No, look at, as I said, it's built from the heart. So you have to come in. Let me talk about YouTube. YouTube generates $1.65 billion every 3 weeks to Google. $1.65 billion every 3 weeks. This is just one tiny product within one of our product called ONET. So please come on board. This is an IT company. It will not fail you. It is a favor we are doing. And time is running out. Time is running out. And I would say, if you need to go and borrow to that $97 to become a founder, please, I will say it here today as an IT person, go do it. It will not fail you. Another example again that I will give, go to the stock market. If you know about the stock market, go and look at any IT company in the stock market. The stocks are only going up. What does that tell you? That we are sitting on a very comfortable position. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. That's really lovely to hear that. And you're so right. And the passion that comes out of you is really amazing. And you know what? I just want to share with this just before I go over to you, Ruth. It was just mainly, were you asked to be a founder of any other companies? Were you asked to be a founder in Facebook, Microsoft, Apple? What's his name? Mark Zuckerberg started in a garage. He invited 5 of his friends and 2 turned up. Now they are not only multi-billion, but probably multi-billion-dollar earners, because they believed in what he was saying. They saw a vision and they went with it. I think they put in only $1,000 each at that time. This is $97 US. This isn't $1,000. This is the opportunity of a lifetime to be a founder in a multi-billion-dollar company, even before launch. Now is the time to say yes. It's not the time to think about it. It's not the time to sit on the fence. It's not time to say, well, I'll just, have a look here. Trust the people that brought you along tonight. Trust the people who shared this with you because they love you. That's why they shared it. They saw that you have the same heart as what they have, and they want to share it out with the world to be able to bring that balance back to humanity. Thank you so much for listening. Ruth, I would love to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. Thank you again for a lovely presentation, or the presentations you've done. Despite the circumstances, I'm still shaken right now. But anyway, let me share my story. If you are a guest here, please. I joined Onpassive without knowing what I was joining. I just thought I was supporting my friend Keba. So she kept sending me videos and I didn't have time to watch those videos at the time. But I just joined. She sent me an invitation and I just went through the steps, joined, not even knowing what I was joining. But the thought was I was supporting her. So please. And one thing about Onpassive, it's so nice to think about if you are very much the type of person who likes helping others. It's so nice to know that you can help and help and help without looking at how much money you have left. And at times I've helped people. I know my husband supports me a lot when I help other people. But at times I feel like maybe I've gone way beyond our budget. So none of that will be in my mind anymore. I can help and touch so many lives. I'm so grateful for this opportunity.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ruth.
Thank you.
When did you join Onpassive as a founder?
I joined on the 24th of September, 2021.
Beautiful. So
and then I saw my
keep going.
And then I saw my first webinar on the 25th with Charles Osong. And I really liked what I heard.
Absolutely. And Charles is very good. Charles is very good at explaining. He has an amazing way of just being able to, share his story. And that's what we all do here. We share our stories because it is amazing. We all come in from different areas. But Ruth, I just want everybody to give you a round of applause, and because we celebrate you for making that choice. It is really important. You saw a vision that was handed down, that came down from Kiba. You saw that vision. Kiba is a wonderful leader, both for Norway and Botswana, where she is originally from. So it is truly a beautiful family. Onpassive is exactly that. We are a family united. We have over 1 million founders. Not one person will be left behind as a founder. That's what our CEO has said. And we will move on together And not only will we create a ripple, but you imagine how many ripples out there that we will create, that we will go all over the world, because we're in over 212 countries. You know, we're going to help those on the street. We're going to help those little children. And each and every one of us can be very proud to say that we are an founder with Onpassive. So thank you, Ruth, for sharing that tonight. I really appreciate that. Is there anyone else? I see Dr. Toto with his red shoes. Sorry, Dr. Toto. Please.
Hello.
Yes. What would you like to share with us?
Hello, morning, everybody.
Hello.
Hello, morning, afternoon, everybody.
We can hear you.
Yes, I wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you for this presentation. I'm already a founder since last year in April. When first I was introduced to this business, I didn't believe on it because we had tried so many things. We spent so much money where we didn't get much value. So I was surprised to say, am I not throwing away again my money? Then later someone told me, no, 97 USA dollar is just one plate in the restaurant. Just use it as a plate and see what is happening. And that's how I just paid one position mine, just to see what is happening, to get the information. The first time I connected, the first time I participated in a Zoom with our CEO, Mr. Ash, I was so amazed the way I saw the man was so humble. The people I saw gathering from all over the world. And I said, no, I can't lose that opportunity. I went back, I made my wife join and my kids. I tried to involve some of friends, colleagues. They had doubt. I told them, no, do like me, just pay 100 USA dollar and then get the information. They refused. I go back, I said, look, no, this is a business. It's one opportunity. As we are from back home, from Congo, I'm in Botswana working. So I said, no, since we as expatriates, we are sending money back home, I need to enroll as much as possible people so that we can also be a hand to help others. And we try to gather funds to open for cousin, uncle, and other people, but ourselves, we are managing those funds. We managed to open up to around 40 accounts. So if someone can end up that way to spend money to open 40 accounts, meaning that we have been so seeing the future with this business, and it's more than keeping money in a bank and expecting an interest. It might not bring what we expect this year, but we are sure that with time, Onpassive is a place where we need to be. So I want to encourage all our guests who are here, just to take that opportunity to pay their position as a founder. If you feel you can't see anything, you will claim your money. But I'm sure no one will request for the refund, because now when you look at the product you are having and the business the way it's something people will regret, will say, if I knew. I enrolled my cousin who is in the USA since April. I tried to push her, please just follow one webinar. She was refusing. In December, after following the webinar, she managed to enroll around 20 people. And herself, because she said, no, I didn't know. So really, thank you. And I hope those who are here, who are hearing, they can take that move. They won't regret it. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much for sharing that, Dr. Toto. Appreciate it. Well done. It really is amazing. Like I said, everyone has a different story and not everybody sees the vision straight up. You know, if you can get them to watch a recording, a video, whether it be from any of the Leadership Council, you know, Mike Ellis, Michael Williams, Marina Pavitt, she's in Africa, South Africa, I think, Charles Osong, You know, there's many people who are doing wonderful recordings, videos. Go and have a look, you know, get to those ones who can explain, ask the person who invited you here to send you a video, you know, so it really is important. So thank you for sharing that, Dr. Toto. I see Marie has her hand up. Marie Pendy?
Yes, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone. Any of those greetings will fall somewhere where you are. We are in all parts of the world. I am talking from the Washington, D.C. area in the United States of America. What a great presentation. It was very, very flawless. I want to use this opportunity to talk to any guest who is in this webinar right now. This is a one-time, lifetime opportunity for you to change your way of living and extend yourself to your household, to your family, to your neighbors, to your community. You will have opportunity to have some kind of a fund that will uplift you from where you are. Maybe some people here are already self-sufficient, but a lending hand to a neighbor, to other community would be of great help. Mr. Ash Mufareh has a big heart of gold. He's a down-to-earth person. He has spoken to me like 4 times, and you can tell this man is self-sufficient, but he has a heart for humanity, and he needs all of us to support him and support ourselves to lift up humanity. This package that he presents to us is $1,000 per position. So he's giving us a 90% off. So every person can jump in and create a founding position. Normally, it would be in $1,000 US dollar per position. So that's how kind he is. So he presents to us the one time in a lifetime opportunity to jump at it. So if anybody in this webinar is a guest, please, if you have a few friends and you all can gather together and create one position and see if everybody can chip in to create a position. Because if you do create that position and the manners begin to fall from heavens, I mean the apples falling from the trees, you guys can use that and give it proportionally to the group of people who founded that position. And that will still help, especially in Botswana. We have to see how we can tar the roads. We can put street lights, or we can get water to places where there is no water. So I'm using this opportunity to impress upon anybody who is in this webinar, a guest, to see how you can find a position, be creative, find 3 friends, 5 friends, and see if you can create one position before the door closes. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. And I'm hoping that we have convinced somebody to be creative and jump on board, because the train is about to speed. It is moving very slowly, but it will be speeding up and you won't be able to catch it. Thank you so much. Thanks.
Marie. Thanks, Marie. And you're so right. You know, one of the things that Marie just touched on there at the end was, you know, find somebody in your family. If you can find $20 each, you know, you'll be able to get one position. You know, that's the amazing thing about this. You don't have to buy just one for yourself. If you're coming in as, you know, how am I going to get this? Sell something, or, you know, ask another family or 3 members or 5 members, you know, and go in together, because at least having one position will enable you to change your life and the lives of those around you. So thank you so much, Marie. I really appreciate you coming on today, this evening, whatever time it is with you. But yeah, it was wonderful that you shared with us, and talking with Mr. Ash Mufareh is an amazing experience for sure. So
thank you, Narelle.
Thank you. Kiba, I think there was a question that I saw in the chat box. If you would like, have you seen that at all? Or
No, I haven't seen it.
It's from Sabisco. It's from Sabiso. I'll read it out for you, shall I?
Thank you, Yvonne.
With AI being central to Onpassive, I am just wondering how this tech can be employed to meet requirements of mining operators, mining equipment, or surveillance.
Okay,
and sorry,
yeah, let me just go to that one first. So are they asking because they have a mining a business?
It sounds like it, actually.
Because any business can be put on the Onpassive platform as long as it's legal and compliant and according to the legalities of Onpassive. So obviously there has to be censorship, but as long as it's legal and compliant, I am in the mining sector, yeah. And I relate well with something. Yeah, I've been in the mining sector before myself, and I used to drive the big yellow dump trucks in the coal mines. However, as a company, you probably are, and I'm just trying to think of, how you're related to the mining company. Like what do you sell? What do you give to people? What do you actually do as a company? Because companies, big business, anything like that will be able to put their business on the platform. That's the exciting part. And you know what? The targeted traffic is going to be able to come to your website for that business. Who's ever had targeted traffic come to their website? You know what I mean? Like, it's hard to get your head around because it's so different to anything out there. But if you would like to open up your mic, Tabiso, and ask the question. If not, then, continue to put that in there. But yes, everything will be allowed to put their business as long as it's legal and compliant and goes through the legalities, passes through the Onpassive, well, the legal team, I suppose, but yes, you'll certainly be able to put that on there. And they're looking for, big companies. And remember that Ash himself actually said that they have a physical product, I think, Yvonne, that they're talking to the Navy about, or the Army. I don't know.
Sorry,
exactly. No, that's all right.
Yeah.
I've just noticed.
Yeah, so basically, what it is because it is like this. Every company has an opportunity in Onpassive, as long as it will be approved by Onpassive as legal. Then there will be something for every company. Like if you are in the mining company, you have human resources, of course. So OPOS is very good for you because you will do human resources through AI. You will have O counting, you'll have O staff, all those things that are good, and O chat, and all those things will be available for the mining company. So everything will be tailor-made for each and every company that is Onpassive. Yes. Like if you have a hair salon, there will be a portion for that. If you have a mining company, there will be a portion for that. You will be included in Onpassive as long as you are legal.
Yeah, very good.
Onpassive
you'll find something for your company all the time.
And if you don't have a business, it doesn't matter because Onpassive becomes your business. And what I've heard also, even if you do, say, a hairdressing business or, a dog parlor or, a small to medium business, you may find that one day you don't have to go to work because Onpassive has gone to work for you. You can now retire. If you love grooming dogs, go for it, you know, do it in your spare time if it's something you love, you know. If you love and you're on purpose and you love doing what you do, but again, just bringing it back to, you know, helping each other is start in your own community. You know what your community needs. You know, you start with yourself, your family, your friends, and then search out those in your community, because that's where you should be starting. That's where you live, you know, and then you'll be able to bless others by helping through the Bless platform as well. So Tabiso, if there is something else that you would like to ask, I think Kiba actually explained that very well in saying, you know, you can absolutely put it on the Onpassive platform. So and
let me also add on that. If you come in with your business, we have O-Tracker, we have O-Traffic. O-Traffic, they'll run the traffic for you. With O-Tracker, you can also configure it in such a way that it will be running traffic on your business, but it has nothing to do with the Onpassive traffic that is coming. You can say 30% or 20%, you can configure it or you program it so that 20% can be running traffic on your business. And that has nothing to do with Onpassive. So that is the beauty that we have within Onpassive, that you can use it the way you want. You can program or configure the traffic the way you want it to be to your own business and the Onpassive business. Yes, I heard them just said there's a physical product. Yes, we have a physical product. The CEO announced that to us, that the other day, that we have our own data center that do the migration now. What does that mean? That they're moving data from the original data center to us. That is a big thing. That is what is giving Amazon money today. Amazon is a distribution company, but what gives them money today is their cloud service. And we have ours. That is going to be operational in the next 2 to 3 months. That is huge. That is why I'm saying, please come on board. We cannot reveal everything to you people today, those that are still guests. But when you come in-house, now you will know what we are talking about. You know, thank you.
Thank you, Oliver. It is very amazing how that targeted traffic, you know, that is incredible. Honestly, just to be in as a founder and pay, you know, $102 counting the admin fee, but not only that, that once out of pocket, and then all of those products become available to you, and you will never go out of pocket again, you know, as a founder, you know, and we're all going to be customers. Right. So even as founders, we start into these products and tools as customers, and then we have resellers as well. So this is huge because it's one platform, never been done before. Have you seen all of these things? Like I think you said, Oliver, about sorry, I could just lost the company, about 3 products, or, you know, the one product, you know, like Facebook. Take Facebook, for instance.
Yeah, Facebook.
Yeah. You know, they started off with the one platform, and now they probably have, I think they have WhatsApp, Instagram, you know, something like that. So have a look at how big they are. Go and research those companies, and you'll see how big Onpassive is and going to grow and grow all the time, because a lot of those CEOs, a lot of those founders within those companies that was kept very close to their close family or friends. However, they also keep the money very close to themselves. And even though they might occasionally, you know, throw a bit of money at, you know, homeless people and things like that, these people are multi-million, billion and trillion-dollar earners. You imagine what we're going to do with that. Like I said, just for last year, $114 billion that they took off the top of the crowdfunding. And what did they do with it? $114 billion. What can that do for people in our world? You really need to think about that. You are going to help all of us. We are all going to change lives around the world.
So can I just, sorry, Narelle.
Yeah, you go right ahead.
Can I just say, this is the last business that you will ever need. So I suggest, without waiting any longer, is get an invite link from that person who shared this with you or invited you here, and get in. There is nothing to lose.
No.
And if you have a business, this is one of the cheapest ways to actually promote your business, because you'll only have to pay that one time out of your pocket instead of monthly, every month, paying thousands of dollars for if you've got a big company, because that's what they pay for all the advertising, all the traffic, the domain, everything. It costs an absolute fortune. And you won't have to pay that. And that is why all these companies are going to come across to OnPassive. And where they're going to fall? They're going to fall under each founder, each and every founder somewhere. So we just don't know what's going to come under us. But this is one of the hugest, it's going to be so big, bigger than all of us can imagine.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they keep saying that, don't they? You know, Marty and all of them keep saying this is bigger than what you really understand.
Yeah.
And even they don't know the full gist of it, from even down from Ash. You know what I mean? And even if you have a bricks and mortar, you know, if you've got a shop, I used to have a florist shop, and I can tell you, if I ran a TV advertisement or radio, it cost me close to $1,000 just for a period of about a week. Right. And in the better quality times of when the ad was going to be heard, in a florist shop, you know, for goodness sake, it was for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day, you know, those times when you really want to make sure that you're getting people through the door. But for bricks and mortar as well, this is for you. You know, you think that you've got to turn up to work every day, unlock your door 9 to 5, 7 days a week. If you're a business owner, I understand. And I've always said, hire a person who's had a business before, had their own business before, because they're the ones who know that what work is all about, because they go to work 7 days a week. And when they're not at work, they're doing either bookkeeping or housekeeping, if you're a woman, you know, looking after the kids, cooking, cleaning and whatever, and then going to work 7 days a week. So you know, yes, we need shops. Yes, we need people to work, you know, but we can make it so much easier for you. And like I said, if you have a passion and you want to work within that passion, keep going and doing what you love, because that's.
I wish this was here when I actually had my salon. It would have been great.
Let me. Okay, I'm sorry.
You're right. No, you were saying that just before, Oliver, about targeted traffic, you know, and that's the thing. So when we talk about targeted traffic, it's because it's being sent. You can set it up, as Oliver had said, you know, where it's targeted in your area. If Yvonne had a hairdressing salon and it was in the west of Perth or whatever, she's not going to, you know, go out for the rest of the state of WA, or even, you know, 50 kilometers away, because people aren't going to drive that far to go to a hair salon. However, for all of those in her area, targeted traffic means that they would be more drawn to her salon and want to go there because it's right there in front of them. It's in their area. You know, it's like, you know, having Google, I suppose, and searching on Google and going, what's the closest fish and chip shop to me? You know what I mean? And all of a sudden it's right there. Well, without having to do that, OnPassive goes to work for you, and they're sending all the targeted traffic to your OnPassive position, you know, to your URL, to your website. You don't have to do anything. They're doing it for you, you know? So, and this is an online business. So you don't have to go out the front. You don't have to be in the rain. You don't have to drive for 50 minutes or an hour and a half to get to work. You know, you get up, you have your cup of coffee lazily and turn your computer on. See how much came into your wallet overnight, your wallet.
And can I just say also, with the money that's coming into your wallet, you can draw it out anytime you like. You can draw it out every day, every hour if there's money there.
Yeah.
You know?
And also, let me say this, for those who are still standing on the fence that doesn't want to join. If you don't join OnPassive today, you will use OnPassive product. You like it or not?
Yes.
We use YouTube today. We use Gmail today. We are forced to use it because we need to communicate. So, and you will use one of our product. If you go to church, they'll use OConnect and ONet there to preach to you. You know, your kids will use our ONet, because our ONet is going to be superior than any other social platform out there. You know, then you can also create your own website for free, because we have all here, we have all day that you use it to customize. If you have a party, you don't need to, you use our own net, our product in the own net to stream your party live. You can customize it the way you want. You can cut spot there and fit the one there by using OD. You're a businessman. You will use our old chat, and our old chat is both voice and text. Tell me, if you have a big company or a small company, you are going to use our old stuff, and our old stuff come with domain account. With a domain account, who does that? All stuff come with CCTV. No platform, no company on this planet Earth has that. That is the beauty of Onpassive, that we took it to the next level in all our products. So let me say it again. If you are not a founder, you will use our product. You will use our own mail.ai. You will use our own net. Facebook today, they've changed their name to Meta, but they have 3 products there. So tell me, they have 3, we have 7 now. Thank you.
Thank you, Oliver.
And ONet is a big one. Facebook, everybody's getting frustrated with the social media platform of Facebook, and some of the others as well. But Facebook stands out. That's where everybody goes, right? Everybody goes there for communication. You've got your friends there, your family there, you've made acquaintances there, you've met people all over the world that you may never have met because there was no social media back when, in my younger years, used the telephone, which was attached by a wire to the wall, not walking around with it in your hand. So technology changes, and it will change, and it's only got to get better and better. And I was only talking to my son the other night, and I said, you know what, when I was growing up, I hardly ever watched TV. I don't even know whether there was a TV in the room, and it was black and white. Anybody put their hand up to say they're old enough to know when there was black and white TV? And then it changed over to color, and it was new. And you know what? You had to get up and you had to change the channel and you had to tune it in. And we were talking about hitting the TV on the side to get it to
we had 3 channels
and stuff
3
like
channels.
that. Yeah, that's right. And you had 2 or 3 channels, and it was just like, oh my goodness. And now today, particularly the younger ones, could not live without technology because that's how they were raised. We're different. We can still go outside and we can still have a week off and not have our phone with us and not have to communicate with everybody or anyone. But it really is important, and one of the other ones, OConnect, what a platform that's going to be. And we talk about, people have said, Facebook is free. Facebook's free to join. Okay. And OConnect or Zoom is also free to join, but they have limitations as well. Okay. And also, Ash has said, there will be a free part of OConnect and also for our ONet as well. However, when they see the superiority of the platform, this is what's going to get them in, and not having any censorship. No censorship. Everything needs censorship, as you saw tonight. Okay, censorship is needed because you get silly people like that coming in and doing absolutely stupid stuff. So even though Facebook has censorship, and so will ONet, there is a reason why ours will be different. And the reason why Facebook, you go to Facebook jail, or you get taken off for a month because of something that you hadn't even said anything about, it's really quite stupid at the moment as to how the censorship is working over there. If you're looking for a new experience, and I know many Facebook users are out there searching, they've tried other different platforms, it just hasn't worked. People don't go across, it's hard to use. This is going to be simple and easy. I think, what did Ash say about if a 5-year-old can do it, or can anyone do it? That's right. He always asks Marty, if Marty puts through an idea, Ash always says, is this something that everybody would be able to do? Not just if Yvonne's if Yvonne has those qualifications, or if Oliver has those qualifications, or somebody else. Can this be done by everyone? Now you can see, as founders, you go in the back office and see how easy it really is for some of those things. And you know, we'll get to learn more and more about the products as they come out. So sorry, Yvonne, over to you.
Yeah, sorry about that. We have a book, well, there's a book out there for dummies. This is Onpassive. This is Onpassive for Dummies. So that book in Australia, it's probably a worldwide book, but you can have, you know, Microsoft for Dummies, you know, Facebook for Dummies, everything for dummies. If you can do it, like, you know, anyone can do it. So,
absolutely.
but, yeah. So for all the guests out there, it's honestly the recap. It's just one price to get in as a founder to use 50 different products, and it is growing. There's more products coming. We're 5 years ahead of anybody else out there. We're more superior. It's all AI technology, and you can't lose. So
absolutely.
you know, yeah. So and then the one subscription price, that is it.
And you don't have to be tech savvy. You know, that's the big thing here. You can be anybody. You know, it doesn't matter, because you don't go to work for Onpassive. Onpassive goes to work for you. This is your business. This is your business. You know, you become a founder within a company where the CEO said, hey, I just don't want to have all this money by myself. He didn't want to be the richest man. He wanted to be the kindest man. And that's why he brought along day-to-day people like you and me. Those people out there who maybe slogged their guts out, worked hard, you know, those people who I was a single mum a lot, okay, and I had to raise my children without any input at all. And it's difficult, you know, single parents, if you're out there, if you know them, if you are one, this is for you, because the work is done for you, 100% done for you. All you have to do is get in. That's it. Right. Easy
so if you're a school leaver, right through to a 100-year-old, 95-year-old, seriously, it's for anybody. If you're at uni, you want to pay for your fees, just anybody. You can be a grandma, you can be retired, a granddad. You can put this as a gift for your grandchildren.
Absolutely.
You can leave it as a legacy. It's perfect for everybody.
Generational wealth, something that you can hand down for generations to come.
Keep going.
That. Keitha, I'm going to jump over to you now because I'd like to finish up shortly. So if there's something that you'd like to say, or if there's anybody else that you know would like to speak, then yeah, can we just do that?
Yeah, we have said it all today. So now the ball is in the guests' hands, and all we can say is that every aspect of the digital world will be covered in this Onpassive. Only there are some side effects of this. You will lose sleep, and you'll be hooked, and you'll be addicted to Onpassive, just like we are. So step on and do it. And the money of Onpassive is clean money. It is blessed money. That is why every company that will join will be screened to make sure that it is legal. So you can never get it better. Like Yvonne said, or was it, one of the leaders said, even if you don't join, you are definitely going to use Onpassive products. One or two you will have to use, because you will have no option. This is the best business you can come in. Do it now. Do it for your family. Do it for your community. It is not a joke that we are going to help the government. We should not rely on government in everything. Like our CEO says, we have to help the government improve our roads, make fresh water, make those children who don't have parents, the orphans, help them. You know, those children who go to school and they don't have school shoes, help them. Those poor people, build a house for somebody. You are going to be able to do that because you will have money that you don't know what to do with it. This is Onpassive. Go for it. Don't be sorry. Thank you very much. I don't know if there's anybody here from Botswana who wants to add something, or from Norway, or from all over. Please, you are welcome. Otherwise, from me, I think we have said it.
Okay, I'll just stop the recording, I think, Kiba.
Okay.